What you are about to witness is not just rare. It is one in a billion moments of nature. The raw beauty and power are so intense, they will take your breath away for a moment. Are you ready for your heart to race? Sit tight and watch footage captured by cameras in the most astonishing disaster zones ever seen.
Jesus. Oh, please.
In the blink of an eye, raging water swallowed a small car, sweeping it away like a toy in nature's fury. A moment that looks like a movie stunt effect, but in reality is a lesson: never stand under a tree during a thunderstorm. Hurricanes can generate winds of more than 150 kilometers per h, strong enough to lift and tear away rooftops in just seconds. Even modern buildings with thick glass windows struggle to withstand extremely powerful storm winds. That's why safe evacuation plans are always needed.
然后这边你看是彩云，然后刚下过雨还有彩虹，哇，闪电！
One side glowing with rainbow colors, the other roaring with lightning. When nature combines beauty and fury, you can't help but feel small. This massive tornado ripped through farmland, destroying fields and sending debris flying skyward. Landslides like this can strike without warning, sweeping away everything in their path and endangering lives and infrastructure. Strong storms often bring gusty winds, heavy rain, and the risk of landslides severely impacting communities and infrastructure. Avalanches often happen when freshly fallen snow becomes too heavy and slides off a weak layer beneath, creating massive snow flows. This phenomenon usually occurs when a cold air mass pushes warm, moist air upward, forming rolling clouds. Tornadoes are extreme weather events formed when hot and cold air swirl violently, creating powerful columns stretching from storm clouds to the ground. Proof of nature's violent force, volcanic eruptions can send ash thousands of meters into the sky, disrupting air travel across the region.
Oh, it's coming.
Elephants migrate seasonally in search of food and water, usually moving in herds to protect one another.
好多只小象啊！
Tsunamis are among the most dangerous natural disasters, often triggered by strong undersea earthquakes. It looks like a sci-fi creature, but in fact, it's proof of the ocean's astonishing biodiversity. Thick, dark clouds like these are not only visually striking, but also a warning sign of extreme weather. These could be squid or octopus eggs encased in a protective jelly-like membrane to develop safely. This is proof of the sea's power when waves crash against seawalls with energy that can reach tens of meters high. Fish often gather in large schools near shore to feed easily and take advantage of nutrient-rich shallow waters. This car tried to cross a raging flood, only to get stuck midstream. The driver was rescued. In floods, never try to drive through deep water. Vehicles can easily be swept away. In a sandstorm, cover your nose and mouth, find shelter, and avoid traveling far as visibility can drop to zero. This phenomenon occurs when strong winds lift dust and sand from the ground into the air, forming a dust devil, a smaller cousin of tornadoes, often seen in deserts. Fire tornadoes form when intense heat meets strong swirling winds, pulling flames upward into a spinning column. In nature, this can be extremely dangerous. These small repeating waves are clear signs of tidal cycles which occur daily on Earth. This migration is not just a journey for food, but also for survival, as they face rushing waters and predators along the way. This white peacock, with its dazzling feathers spread wide, turns the entire garden into a fairy tale palace. Fortunately, no serious casualties occurred in this situation, but it serves as a reminder of the hidden dangers of extreme weather. This time-lapse captures lava flowing inside a volcano's crater, proof that Earth is constantly reshaping itself. A violent flash flood in Ardèche, France, swallowed roads and forced authorities to Half the sky glows orange with sunset, the other half dark with storm clouds and lightning streaks across like a dramatic brushstroke of nature. Lava from a volcanic eruption poured into a residential area, engulfing homes and streets. Such events often occur on volcanic islands and cause severe damage to both people and the environment. Flames carved a fiery line through the forest, with smoke rising tens of meters high. Wildfires like this can last for days and are extremely difficult to control. A sandstorm forms when strong winds sweep huge amounts of sand and dust from the ground, creating a massive wall moving at terrifying speed. common in deserts and arid regions. Massive ice chunks pushed ashore by waves spilled across lawns and roads. This rare phenomenon usually occurs in cold regions during spring thaw. Wildfires generate towering smoke plumes as intense heat pushes fine ash high into the atmosphere. Blizzards bring not only fierce wind and snow, but also paralyze transportation, cause power outages, and plunge temperatures dangerously low. Glacier collapses contribute to rising sea levels. This happens more frequently now due to climate change and rapid polar ice melt. Landslides like this can completely block roads for hours or even days, disrupting transportation and daily life. Lightning usually strikes the tallest structures, such as TV towers or skyscrapers, since they provide the closest connection between ground and storm clouds. The blood moon occurs when sunlight passes through dust or particles in the atmosphere, scattering blue light and leaving a reddish glow. Stratocumulus or cumulonimbus clouds, when illuminated at just the right angle by the sun, can create a sky that looks like a window of light. Light from the ground, or artificial reflections, can create glowing clouds, making them appear as though they are on fire. At first glance, it looks like magic, but it's really physics, spin force, and high speed help the playing card land neatly against the wooden wall. To balance on two poles like this, a person needs strong muscles, especially shoulders, arms, and core strength. When waves crash over seawalls, salt water can damage power systems, transportation, and severely disrupt daily life for residents. Sinkholes may form due to weak drainage systems, hollow ground, or heavy rainfall, creating dangers for both people and vehicles. This driver experienced a terrifying moment when lightning struck his car on the highway. This video captured the terrifying moment. A waterspout This time-lapse captures lava flowing inside a volcano's crater, proof that Earth is constantly reshaping itself. This clip shows the terrifying power of hail ice chunks falling at high speed can shatter a car windshield in an instant. Flash floods are so dangerous because even water just 60 centimeters deep can generate currents strong enough to sweep away heavy vehicles.
Off the bumper.
Fire engines and emergency crews battled the inferno, but nature's power made the scene suffocating and perilous.
朋友们，谁能告诉我这是啥呀？这是啥奇奇怪怪的天象啊？
Rare iridescent clouds lit up the night sky, creating a surreal and breathtaking scene.
这是啥？求问这是啥？
A violent storm tore off rooftops in seconds, leaving shocking destruction behind. A powerful storm toppled this giant tree, blocking the road and nearly crushing nearby houses. This massive tornado ripped through farmland, destroying fields and sending debris flying skyward. Looks like a Hollywood scene, but it's real tornadoes can form and strike with little to no warning. From above, lava flows poured directly into the ocean, sending up massive smoke plumes and gradually reshaping the coastline. Lightning usually hits the highest or most exposed points like this hilltop, since they provide the easiest path to the ground. Today, the Guadalupe River looked like it was going full throttle after a major storm. The crimson haze and roiling dust turned the air oppressive, like a waking nightmare. In Utah, massive sinkholes opened up, forcing residents to evacuate immediately to avoid danger. Heavy rain can overwhelm drainage systems, sending water flooding into neighborhoods and streets.
You're a wild kangaroo. What are you doing outside my door?
A giant fissure ripped across the land to the horizon, splitting villages and fields, clear evidence of Earth's tectonic forces.
Oh, I'm going to go to bed. I'll leave you to it.
Thick storm clouds form when warm, moist air rises and cools, condensing into giant cloud masses that signal severe weather. A violent hailstorm swept through the area, leaving broken branches, ruined gardens, and reminding us of nature's unpredictable strength. An astonishing scene inside a sandstorm, cars forced to stop as visibility dropped to nothing in an instant. This video captured the terrifying moment. A waterspout storm swept through, hurling debris and equipment into the air. A fire whirl is a rare phenomenon formed when heat from a blaze combines with swirling winds, creating a rotating column of fire. Incredible speed as a powerful wave slammed into the shore, shocking the crowd. This boat faced massive waves, but fortunately everyone on board escaped without serious harm. taking advantage of migrating fish moving into warmer waters to spawn these bears, waited patiently for a feast like this. With soft furry bodies and delicate wings, butterflies prove the diversity and wonder of the insect world. Was that an object flying across the sky, or simply a straight cloud formation created by nature? It's hard to imagine what it really was. This is a landslide caused when soil and rock lose stability on slopes, often triggered by heavy rain or earthquakes. A powerful storm shattered the glass windows of a high-rise building. Hard to imagine the sheer force of the wind. A scene of devastation during a major storm, everything around blown into chaos, with nothing spared.
这家伙的太他妈大了，嗷嗷的。
A terrifying earthquake shook a skyscraper in China so violently, it looked like it could collapse at any moment. It looks like the sun wearing a glowing crown, but in reality, it's a natural optical effect called a sun halo. Heavy rains triggered a massive mud flow, sending soil and rocks rushing down the valley.
等一会儿，这个你飞上。
Severe flooding turned roads into rivers, disrupting lives and transportation. Lightning strikes airplanes more often than you think. Aircraft are designed with special systems to safely handle the current. A time-lapse captured a passing thunderstorm in dramatic fashion. This car tried to cross a raging flood, only to get stuck midstream. The driver was rescued shortly after. A city near the river was submerged under deep flooding. A violent flash flood in Ardèche, France, swallowed roads and forced authorities to close traffic. Massive waves like these are usually caused by distant storms and strong winds sending energy across the ocean. The crimson haze and roiling dust turned the air oppressive, like a waking nightmare. A stark reminder of nature's harshness. A giant fissure ripped across the land to the horizon, splitting villages and fields, clear evidence of Earth's tectonic forces. Striped bass migrate every spring along the Atlantic coast, with Montauk a hotspot where huge schools gather along the route. Nor'easters can cause severe flooding, and when temperatures drop, the water quickly freezes into thick sheets of ice.
Keine Chance. Mein Gott.
Majestic yet chilling, this is
Scheiße.
nature's terrifying strength, where a single lightning strike can silence an entire city. Double funnel clouds occur when storm systems split or form side by side, sometimes producing multiple tornadoes.
There it goes.
Minimum 150,000.
Tornadoes form when warm, moist air collides with cold, dry air, creating powerful columns that lift debris and pose danger. Fog drifting over giant cliffs cloaked the canyon in mythical beauty, like stepping into a fairy tale world. During Storm Ophelia, massive waves crashed over seawalls, drenching those who stood too close. Bridges across rivers and mountains must be built on solid foundations, as flash floods can destroy them within minutes. During earthquakes, tall buildings often sway dramatically due to resonance effects and shock-absorbing designs. A sun halo appears when light refracts through ice crystals in high-altitude clouds, often signaling changing weather. Almost impossible to believe this guy turned the situation around so quickly and cleverly, pure Harvard-level genius. Let's see what happened. Looks like a chicken fresh out of a high-end hair salon. Jump rope isn't just for humans, it can also be a fun workout for pets to burn off energy. Fortunately, no serious casualties occurred in this situation, but it serves as a reminder of the hidden dangers of extreme weather. Majestic yet chilling, this is nature's terrifying strength, where a single lightning strike can silence an entire city. Krakow's storm severely damaged roads, making travel extremely dangerous. If you're in the area, be very cautious.
Hurry!
Every spring, more than 500,000 sandhill cranes stop in Nebraska along the Platte River during their long migration north. Every spring, more than 500,000 sandhill cranes stop in Nebraska along the Platte River during their long migration north. The Tamarack fire spread across more than 58,000 acres, showing the dangerous mix of strong winds, heat, and dry vegetation. This sudden incident was a powerful reminder of the hidden dangers of the extreme polar environment. When a wildfire grows beyond 10,000 acres, evacuation is no longer just a recommendation, it's a life-saving measure.